So let's take a quick run through these problems from practice homework 6, I believe this is. So this is problem 124 out of the text. And this is really about two things. So it is about significant figures. So this is going to be a straight division problem, and we want to use the right rules to come to the answer. But this one also has units. And so it's the first time we've really talked about this, that units are really important. They're just like numbers. They don't magically appear, nor do they magically disappear. I did say at the beginning of the course, a number or a measurement without a unit is useless. So they're going to be important. And this first part of this problem, I want you to recognize that we're going to divide this set of units, meters squared, which we could write as meters. Man, I'm having trouble. Okay. Meters times meters, that's meters squared, right? That's what that means. And in this case, it's divided by a single meter. So I cancel those units, and I'm left, not with meter squares, I'm left with just straight meters. So you can't ignore the units. Now, the rest of this is straight division. So we've got 3 significant figures here. We've got how many? 3 significant figures here. The decimals here, that 0 is to the right of the decimal, and it's to the right of a non-zero number as well. So that's going to be 3 decimal places. And when we do division or multiplication, we report the answer to the number of significant figures in the measurement that has the fewest number. In this case, they're both 3, so we're going to report that to 3. And then the rest of it's just arithmetic. Don't forget those units. Okay, we're going to skip the second problem because it's exactly like the first one. In this case is a case of a mixed set of measurements. We assume these are measurements, but we're doing it without units. And we just want to do what's in the parentheses first. So whenever we see parentheses like this, remember what that's telling us is that I'm a number in here. I just haven't simplified myself yet. And that's going to be your first step, is to always simplify what's in the parentheses. So in this case, 0.28 plus 12.518 plus 1.518, and that's addition. And when we do addition, subtraction, the rule is that we look at the one with the least precise, so the one with the fewest decimal points. So this case has 2 decimal points, 3 and 3. So our answer when we add these can only be expressed to the tenths and hundredths place. So that's what's going to go in here, tenths and hundredths. So x, y, y. And then it's going to be multiplied by 0.880. Now I'm going to go ahead and simplify this, and then we'll take the rest of this answer. So for me, the numbers that came out of when I actually added those numbers up, your numbers were probably different. What that number is 1.43160000 all the way out. Actually, I apologize. I had my calculator set up to report things in scientific notation. And so that's really 14.316000 on out. Now remember, that's what's inside the parentheses, and then I multiply that by times 0.880. When we do, we have to, now that we've taken our answer, simplified this expression inside the parentheses, we need to report it to the right number of significant figures. Remember, this is good only to the hundredths place. This is the tenths, that's the hundredths. So this answer really rounds up. So this becomes 14.32 multiplied by 0.880. 3 significant figures there. So our solution, once we do our multiplication, can only have 3 significant figures, whatever that multiplication turns out to be. So whatever comes out of your calculator, you've got to round that off to 3 significant digits.